I got my ball to my butthole, yeah. Oh my God, what did I do? I can't take a dump, 'cause now my balls are blocking up my butthole. Fool me once,
There you go.
shame on
And we're off.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Elton.
Oh, hello, Elton.
Yo, 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 mashed potato.
Yes. And just to start on the traditional way, you should now be on your 4th elastic band on your elastic band ball.
Blue Peter never did this, did they?
Blue Peter never had this sort of staying power. Never.
No.
So there you go. I am actually going to take a photograph of mine because I've started from scratch and literally it's the tiniest thing. And I'm thinking, Christ Almighty, how many elastic bands did I use up in the initial to make one that's a foot across? Entire rubber plantations decimated. Anyway, there we go. So here we are in the green room. You say that every time.
I know. Do you know what? It's not on the top of my agenda to do. Even though I've done diddly squat this week.
Have you?
I didn't get a rubber band, so maybe I should. Sorry.
Jesus, man. Fucking commitment to the cause.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's terrible. It's
Sorry.
terrible. It's almost like this isn't your job. Who could say?
Very true.
Who knew?
Who knew? Who knew this wasn't actually a job? Who could say? Who saw that coming? Anyway, so here we are. So we're going to be 175, 176 this week.
Bloody hell.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it makes us. Actually, I think it's been 2 years. 2 years, 2 and a bit years. 3 years. 3 years since we came back from the in the middle of the COVID pandemic.
That's right. It's our bit to keep lockdown morale up.
Well,
The world's needed its morale keeping up ever since, frankly.
yeah, the fact that the world's in such a shit state could be somehow attributed to us. I feel
It didn't work, guys. It didn't work.
didn't work. Oh dear, I'm kind of loath to do it in the green room like this, but I am wondering about episode 200. Do we discuss that in this bit, or do we keep it quiet?
No,
Yeah,
keep it quiet as a surprise.
Okay.
Maybe.
Juicy dangler.
It's a momentous decision.
Is it?
It should be a surprise.
It was a brain.
Probably not really.
Not really. It was a brain fart while I was just sitting there and I'm thinking, I've got 200 coming up soon.
It was that moment. This would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And then you put it to the group.
Yeah, and the answer was extreme and abject apathy. I think it was
More than a touch of terror.
yeah, more than a touch of terror, more than a touch of oh dear God, what's going on? Why? But you never know. Anyway, if anyone out there wants to take a guess at what it could be, just plonk it up on the Facebook group. Again, no context. Just say a film. Just say what you think. We might
It's
be
the
planning.
chips. Say when you see. Say when you see.
Yeah. Who was the better
Snake Charmer.
Snake Charmer, yeah, exactly. Who was the better catchphrase host? Do you reckon? Roy Walker or who's the other one? Stephen Mulhern.
Oh, God.
Roy
Walker.
Walker.
Easy.
Roy Walker every time.
Every time.
Dude was a diva.
Yeah, he had a proper bouffant. Man knew how to dress in the 80s.
Roy Walker.
Roy,
Very much the Irish Tom O'Connor, I think.
Oh my God! Now I feel like we've not only lost like a portion, but an entire swathe, an entire generation of the people listening to us now are just gone, what? Yeah, I mean, Tom O'Connor's no Bob Monkhouse.
Well, that is true.
No Des O'Connor, let's put it away. Oh, good Lord. Anyway, yes.
So he's probably worth at least 3 Lenny Bennetts on the old quiz show exchange rate, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. One Les Dennis. equals 2 Tom O'Connors. Who was the other one? Who was the... Oh, go on, Nelton. What?
No, I'm just thinking this is like game show host mathematics. Then, yeah.
Yeah, exchange rates for game show hosts.
Okay, so
I mean, let's put it this way. Let's start with the units, the bare units. So we got to go for something sort of base, some real basic kind of.
Les Dennis.
Well, yeah, it's okay. So let's start with a Les Dennis or a Gino DeCampo or, yeah, who? Okay, yeah, Dustin G. Who's the other one? There was the Bruce Forsyth. You know, okay, let's start with the Bruce Forsyth. Is he upper tier? Is he whole notes or is he pennies? where are we with let's go big. Let's go big with Brucey.
Oh,
Well, Brucey's
top.
top tier. You know, probably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You'd say what? Like he'd be like
Up
a
there with
£50.
Monkhouse for you know.
Okay, so he's like a £50
Up
note.
there, gold. He was like a platinum level.
Oh right, yeah, sort of. Yeah, so if you got one of him,
like your blue chip game show host.
My God, I've just googled broadcasters game show host UK. Flair Bear now.
yeah,
Okay,
go on in.
Bruce Forsyth minus. Hang on a second. I'm doing a bit of maths.
Go on. Oh right, okay, we got maths going. Go on.
No, divided by Bamber Gascoigne
Oh, he's definitely got to be pennies in units, surely.
equals Dale Winton.
Oh, good lord! I
think the value should be related to how many different shows they've hosted.
oh well, then yeah, then
I know, plus longevity. I mean, Bamber Gascoigne did University Challenge for years, which puts him quite high up, but he only ever did University Challenge.
yeah, so that would put him.
Whereas Brucey did several, including some that died on their arse. Like, there was one about Hollywood or Bust.
Yes, which was a kind of spin-off.
Very strange.
Yeah.
It was kind of like making a movie-themed quiz show. And there was a big epic hour one, and the last act they had to the contestants acting out in the movie they
good lord.
devised.
Oh
it
my
was
God,
absolute. It was kind of car crash TV.
Yeah. So then you got.
I remember the memory that sticks out. There's one contestant, the big grand finale. They were doing sort of like a Three Musketeers pastiche.
Oh right.
And the contestants are reading off, like cue cards, commonly known as idiot boards. And he's like, he's fighting the baddies. He's like, clack, 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 overpowers him and then goes, touchy. And Bruce goes, what do you mean touchy? It's touche, you idiot, touche.
Jesus Christ.
My favourite one out of them all, though, is Henry Kelly.
Henry Kelly? Oh,
yeah, he did Going for Gold.
Going for gold. Hans Zimmer did the music.
Welcome to Going for Gold, the European quiz where all you bloody foreigners have a natural disadvantage because English isn't your first language.
you can win tickets to the 1988 Seoul Olympics.
Nice. Jesus Christ. Do you know what? Going for Gold was like that other one with Jasper Carrott, Golden Balls, where you watched it for about 5 minutes and you were like, there's stuff going on here and I have literally no idea what it is.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love it. I think it's awesome.
Oh, God.
I want them to bring it back.
What? Okay, so if you could, hold on. So if you could bring back anything at all,
Yeah,
you'd
Going
bring
for
back
Gold.
Going for Gold. You wouldn't bring back Bullseye.
No.
No.
The
Generation Game.
Oh, it really depends on who does it.
Because they brought back Blankety Blank with who's it? Who is it? Bradley Walsh.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I thought that was all right. I mean, it's Saturday afternoon telly nonsense, but it's one of those things where it's a bit Tiswazzy, where you kind of think, yeah, everyone else doesn't give a shit. They just know they got 30 minutes to fill. The prices are crap. The
Contestants are like, "Am I going to win money?" And they're like, "Fucking no, you're not."
Yeah, I was going to
We're here
say
for a piss up.
the contestants have the IQ of a running shoe, and then and it's Yeah, it's a bit piss poor, really. I like that
The
old.
prisoner has been devoid of company for 10 years. He decides to have a blank. Ooh, is it a wash, Terry?
It starts with W. Yeah.
Who else? Who else is on this?
So we got sort of Forsyth at the top. He's a £50 note, I reckon. So then when you're looking down into the next notes down, you're looking at the 20s. Where are we? We're at the sort of Bob Monkhouse kind of level.
Probably Monkhouse.
Terry Wogan?
Maybe Wogan. Wogan did a few.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, he was the
didn't do a
original
lot.
Blankety Blanker.
Yes, he was.
He very much pioneered the whole, I'm doing this rubbish and these prizes are shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
Chris Tarrant in the 90s?
Oh yeah. But then he
Yeah,
wasn't.
well,
He wasn't in many quiz shows. He was just on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Millionaire.
He did Millionaire.
Did a lot of voiceovers as well, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did a lot of. Oh yeah, he was very much the David Tennant of his time, turning up on everything from Sainsbury's ads to car insurance. Yeah, it always makes me laugh when you sort of like you hear David Tennant turning up and he's like, every little helps. And it's like, that what did Doctor Who not pay you enough? I mean, what's going on? You're literally doing adverts for fucking.
It's easy work. I mean, remember the great John Peel did tons of them.
Mm.
And he said it was kind of like, you just go in for a morning, say a bunch of lines, and they give you a huge fat check. Fantastic.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
And he didn't even burn the effort. Trio, it's a biscuit. Thank you, done.
Thank you and done. Well, do you know, it's quite funny actually. That isn't too far from the truth. I mean, I've done enough audio sessions in my time, and sitting there with people when you're thinking these guys are amazing, and then you think, no, actually, I'm not really writing Shakespeare here. I'm trying to sell a cartoon to a bunch of 8-year-olds. It's I could literally just have the words blah 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 blah. Look at that, there's a monkey, and then I'd pretty much be done. And then there you are sitting there looking across the hall at someone like Mark Heap, who's literally come in. He's eating a sandwich. He just goes, "Hold on," and then he sort of has a mouthful of apple and just goes, "Yes, this is about farting, isn't it?" And you go, "Yes," and he goes, "Right," and then he makes like some quip, reads your script, and goes, "You wanted me to do another one?" You're like, "No, that's fine." He goes, "Great, I'll see you later." And he comes into the green room, picks his coat up, nicks half a dozen sweets out of the bowl, and leaves. And you're like, "Oh, that was well worth 500 quid. That well done." I'm just trying to work it. I'm trying to remember half the bloody game show hosts now.
Okay, I've got a list here. Okay,
Oh, go on. This is going to be enthralling for people who aren't in the UK and weren't born in 1975. Right, go on.
Bob Holness.
Bob Holness. Oh, Blockbusters though, man.
Blockbusters.
And he was the first James Bond.
He was. On
Right.
South African radio.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Yes.
That's a good old pub quiz question. That is. Who was the first James Bond? And everyone goes, Sean Connery. And it's like, no, Bob Holness, Blockbusters.
Alexander Armstrong.
He's only in was it Pointless, isn't he?
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Pointless. I'm very good at Pointless because I know so much useless shit.
What else? What else do we have here? Sandy Toksvik.
Again, Great British Bake Off for a while, and then QI.
QI, and that was it, really, wasn't
That's
it?
it, isn't it? Really?
But also she did a little game show on number 73, Ethel's Toast thing as well.
What the fuck is?
Ethel's Toast.
Are you having a stroke there, Jim? What's happening?
No. On Saturday morning TV, there was like, after the demise of Tiswas, there was number 73. And that's where Sandy Toksvik was first. She was the host, and it was all set in a house, and then all the representatives played characters, and she was Ethel, who was the landlady of the house. And one of the segments was she had like Ethel's sandwich quiz, where she asked quick-fire questions, and every time you got one right, you got like a bit of bread, then you could butter it, then you could put in a filling of your choice. And like you had guests trying to make sandwiches, answering quick-fire questions.
Speed make sandwiches. See,
Michael Barrymore.
Well, he's very much the Red Notice of.
He is, but he did quite a lot though, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He did. He wasn't allowed to go on that swimming show, though, was he?
He wasn't
Splash.
Splash. Yeah, yeah. He was. Yeah, he wasn't really allowed anywhere near within 200 yards of the swimming pool, or question the sport, or anything to do with water at all.
No.
No. Strike it lucky. All right at the back. All right at the front. Yeah, that was
Right down the shallow end. Whoops.
He's not moving. Someone poke him with a stick. Michael, yeah. Oh dear. Yes, that.
Right.
Matthew Kelly.
Matthew Kelly. Oh, now he's got to be higher because not only was he in Game for a Laugh with what's his name going for gold,
Henry Kelly.
Henry Kelly. He was in Game for a Laugh. He was also in that Stars in Their Eyes thing.
Yep.
And I think for a while he did Supermarket Sweep as well.
What was the thing where you could like come on and just like guess car door noises?
What?
So you would have a game show where the general public would come on and they would have a skill, and then you'd be able to bet against the skill whether you'd win stuff.
You bet.
Is that You Bet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You bet, yes,
Oh, yeah. So he's got to be up in the 20s. He's got to be a £20 note. He's kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
But then again, he's nowhere. So he's like one of those commemorative £5 coins, because it's usable and it's definitely worth something. But everyone forgets they exist.
Yeah.
There
They all
you go.
pay 20 quid for them.
They all pay 20 quid for them. Exactly. Yeah.
Angus Deaton.
Well, again, he's a little tied up at the moment. I think we put him in the same exchange rate as Barrymore. We could have disgraced game show hosts as a value, as a sort of
I don't know
currency.
Hugo Myatt.
Never even heard of him. Hugo Myatt?
Oh no, he's the
Nightmare.
nightmare guy.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Treguard.
Oh my god!
Nasty.
No. I've just tried to type his name in, and I've just typed in Hugo, and I think I was about to get something up on my Google search. I really don't know what. Okay.
Lionel Blair. Was
Lionel
he an
Blair.
actual host? I think he was just more like a panelist.
He
wasn't
was no, he was a team captain on Give Us
Give
a
us
Clue,
a clue.
Oh,
with
Yep.
Una Stubbs.
Cribbins was the host.
Cribbins?
Yeah, Cribbins used to host it.
Really?
Give us a clue. Yeah.
Well, I never. That's
Leslie
I think that was when he
Crowther.
first incarnation.
oh god. Leslie Crowther was Price is Right, wasn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, he was.
Noel Edmonds. He's got to be up there, isn't he?
Oh god, yeah. What was it?
He did everything.
Yeah, again, he was kind of like, he turned up for the opening of an envelope, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And now, do you know now one of his jobs now is he psychoanalyzes cats down a phone? Do you know? Did you know that?
What?
My cat can't even use a phone. How does he do this?
No, you phone up on behalf of the cat.
I'm phoning up on behalf of the cat.
Yeah.
Now, has the cat asked me to phone Noel Edmonds?
Well, no.
What drugs am I taking?
I think catnip. If I'm honest.
What are you doing, dear? Well, the cat asked me to phone Noel.
Yeah. Apparently, no. That was a thing. He did a whole psychotherapy thing down the phone line and would psychoanalyze your animal for money.
Didn't he do something a bit naughty recently, though?
Drugs, I think.
Yeah, well, wasn't it saying that he had the cure for cancer or something like that? I can't remember what he was.
I don't know, but I think
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
But no, he did. Oh, no, he did. Was it Teleaddicts? a Noel's House Party.
Yeah.
And then there was Deal or No Deal. And then
Oh yes, yeah.
yeah. And then he did lose his nut a bit.
Bruno Brooks.
Bruno Brooks. What did he do?
Now, he was a DJ on
Yes.
Radio 1 for a while, but he also did Beat the Teacher. It's more like kids' game shows, though, I think.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there was a pop one as well.
Hmm.
Pops.
All right.
No, that was Cheggers Place
Cheggers.
Pops.
That was Cheggers Place
Yeah.
Pops. Going back to Edmonds just for 1 second, because I've made the mistake of going down a rabbit hole with Edmonds. For many years, Edmonds has been a believer in spiritualism, in particular the concept of cosmic ordering, a subject he became interested in after reading a book, Cosmic Ordering Service, The Guide to Realizing Your Dreams, and it was handed to him by his reflexologist. Yeah, he then claimed in 2008 that he was constantly accompanied by 2 melon-sized spiritual energy balls which would appear over his shoulders, and he believed to be spirits of his dead parents. And he goes, orbs are little bundles of positive energy that I think can move between 500 and 1,000 miles per hour. They look like little round planets, and they come in all shapes and sizes. Well, apart from little round planets, obviously. And in 2015, Edmonds gave an interview with the Daily Mirror in which he stated the greatest problem facing humanity was the electro-smog of Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Electro-smog.
Electro-smog, yeah.
Smog of Wi-Fi.
Yeah, electro-smog of Wi-Fi. And,
You could almost picture him making them words up at his coffee table with his feet up going, what can I
Yeah.
phone
Electro-smog.
Electro-smog.
smog.
Better than that, though. On 7th of June 2016, Edmonds said on Twitter that he's selling electromagnetic pulse devices costing $2,000, which was a simple box that slows aging, reduces pains, lifts depression and stress, tackles cancer. Yes, it tackles cancer.
Yeah, there you go.
Fuck me.
Yeah, he tweeted to a man with kidney cancer, metastasis, and arthritis, and said that it's a scientific fact that disease is caused by negative energy, and it's possible your ill health is caused by your negative attitude.
I must be riddled with it then.
Yeah. Hold on. Oh! Ah! Hold on. Hold on to the Edmonds conversation. Darren's here. Here he is. He's trying very hard to get the thing working. There he goes. His microphone's disappeared. Now he's come back. And that's that.
And that's me.
And that's you.
My scrotum stretched out like a fucking yard. Good God, I pulled too hard. Now my scrotum stretched out like a fucking